I slowly lowered my husband into the well. When he was pulled back up, he had turned into a barrel of gold. I was completely confused. Then I noticed a note tucked inside the barrel. It said, "If you want more gold, send another living thing down." Wanting to get even more gold, we turned our eyes to a nearby hen, looking at that poor chicken. We dropped it straight into the well. As the rope went down again, the hen came back up as a jar, and that jar was filled with gold. There was another note inside. It said, "Keep going." So my sister and I turned to a drunk man nearby. A wicked thought crept into our minds. Without hesitation, we pushed the man into the well. Soon we pulled up hundreds of pounds of gold, but that still wasn't enough for us. We wanted more money, so we went to the local sheriff and told him to bring us a dead body every day. We'd pay him with gold. The sheriff agreed right away. That afternoon, his men brought us a corpse. When he asked what we needed the bodies for, we told him to shut up. Just take the gold and don't ask questions. To get more gold, the sheriff started hunting for bodies every day, and when he couldn't find one, he'd kill a random beggar instead. But that night he snuck into my house. When he saw piles of gold everywhere, he wanted it all for himself. He grabbed me by the neck, but as we struggled, a lightning bolt suddenly struck from the sky. The door flew open by some mysterious force, and a dark shadow appeared in front of us. We were too scared to move. When one of the sheriff's men tried to take a look, he turned to ash right before our eyes. Then the monster wrote a line on the wall: "Keep sending them down the well." I had no choice but to confess everything to the sheriff, but the greedy man came up with an evil plan. He gathered all the villagers for a big party. Everyone was drunk on joy and laughter, but they had no idea what was coming. The sheriff had secretly cut the power lines. The next second, razor-sharp wires sliced through every villager in half. Countless bodies were turned into gold. Yet the sheriff still wasn't satisfied. He pretended there was a voice from the well calling me. Then he pushed me straight in. My sister tried to fight back, but he threw her in too. The sheriff took all the gold for himself. But the real horror was just about to begin.